Welcome back to From Under the Apron. It sucks that it's under these circumstances, uh, but I promise you the next episode after this will be in such better conditions, especially since I'm still recovering, as you can tell, from the flu, or, at least a bit of it. I am 95% better as of today, I believe. Um, Breaking news: if you're a wrestling fan, like I said, it sucks under these circumstances. On Thursday, September 21, 2023, WWE released 23 members of their talent from the main roster and the NXT roster. Boy, it hit a lot of fans like a ton of bricks. Or in my case, I thought I was having another case of a fucking fever dream. Those fever dreams have been really vivid and lucid. That's another story for another day. I'll catch you guys up to it. But, if you've been through it, it means you got hit with a Mack truck twice. Um, I'm going to go through these names, and I've seen some of y'all on Twitter already saying that they deserve it. Come on. Nobody deserves to lose their jobs, not under any circumstances. Others, when it was announced that they lost their jobs, some of y'all asked, "Who? Who is that? Who? I don't recall who that is." Ugh, guys, come on. Instead of being dicks, Google them. I did. I knew which ones y'all asked about, and I'm gonna give you the info in a few moments. I even asked myself, like, who was this person? At least a few of them, not all of them, but at least maybe two. Yeah, maybe two of them, at least. In which case, I went and searched it up and found some stuff. In no particular order, except for the last ones that I will announce because they're the ones that hit the fans like a bag of bricks. Like they hit deep, deep cut. Um, WWE said, "Here, we're releasing these guys, and after all this, after a merger happened on September 12, 2023 between UFC and the WWE to form the banner of TKO Group Holdings Inc. You figure more money, so no releases this year, right? Boy, were we all wrong. They went ahead and released a group of talented superstars, talented wrestlers, men and women. Um, uh, yeah, some new and some that have been in the company for nearly 2 decades. So let's start this off with the most recent and the last one I found out and last this morning, and it was from NXT. Before I continue though, however, for those wondering, main roster talent has the traditional 90-day non-compete clauses, meaning they can sign with anyone they want starting December 20th. On the other hand, NXT talent has 30-day non-compete. So if they were from NXT, we could possibly see them within the next month in another promotion like AEW or Impact Wrestling. Or maybe they'll want to take a break. Who knows? Like everything is up in the air. We don't even know what's going on at the moment. I wouldn't know what to do at the very moment. Like, what should I start doing? So, the first one was Ike Manjiro from NXT. His first appearance was on May 7th, 2021 on 205 Live. If you know him for anything, you know him best for his flashy jacket. He's even wrestling in his jacket. He was in the 2021 NXT Breakout Tournament few years back. Uh, yeah, he was on there. He was eliminated in the first round by Duke Hudson. Soon after, he would start a tag team with Kushida called Jacket Time. One of them is Jacket, the other one's Kushida doing the time loop thing, Back to the Future. And, like, they would be they would compete in the 2022 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classics, and later on, he'd be a part of NXT 2.0. But yeah, that's about it for Ike Manjiro. I do remember him in the wedding of was fucking Dexter Loomis and Indy Hartwell. I don't know why I was gonna say Ivy Nile for some reason. I just thought, but like I remember him being a part of that little skit and him coming out with the jacket, of course, his flashy jacket, and saying "Oh, oh," and then he pops out the ring and everything to give to Dexter Loomis. So I think that was it, right? That that's about the funniest thing that he has seen him do. The next one of those people that I said, "Who is that?" and I went and looked and still couldn't find anything, but just a few first appearances here and there. Next one was Brooklyn Barlow. Her first appearance was on March 8th, 2022, on an episode of NXT Level Up. She looked like a awesome wrestler. Like she could go. Uh, Brooklyn is a weightlifter, fitness model slash fitness model. There's a video of her on YouTube versus Thea Hale from NXT Level Up from this past July 22nd, 2022. Yeah, she had the physique and everything, and she looked like she was improving. Unfortunately, they said no and decided to cut her off. Uh, yeah, her Instagram is active, and she wished everybody in WWE big thank you for letting her do what she did. The next one is from the NIL Next in Line. She just got signed in June, and like they gave her nothing. Alexis Gray. I talk about her on episode 103 if you guys want to go back and listen to that part. Um, that's about it. She didn't make an appearance or anything. Um, the three people from the next in line, one of them was Alexis Gray. The other one was Kevin Ventura Cortez, who was part of Chase University in the stands on NXT as well. His only match came on May 29th, 2023, on an episode of Raw. I talked more about his accomplishments on episode 69 as well. Daniel MacArthur, also from the next in line, he signed after SummerSlam 2022. He's a four-time NCAA All-American. He was part of Chase University in the stands on NXT as well. These three guys, man. I mean, they were going. I thought they were going to go do something with them, but I guess not. Especially Kevin Ventura Cortez. He has the look, and the guy is Latino, so it's like, how dare you guys freaking kick him out and another person out on Mexican independence? How dare you? But Kevin Ventura Cortez, I follow him on Twitter. Like I was supporting the guy. I believe he liked a few of my posts, a few of my um, mentions towards him. Uh, episode I had posted episode 69 and tagged him in it, and he loved it as well. So there's that. uh, Next one is Bryson Montana. Another one who I thought was, who is this guy? Again, like didn't know who he was. His first appearance May 2022 on NXT Level Up. That's all they're telling us basically. The other Latina that people are upset about, especially one I know one person on Twitter is upset about this as well. Yulisa Leon. Um, if you don't know her, she was teaming up with Valentina Feroz in the Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classics. Unfortunately, she, as well as many others, got the boot. Her first appearance was on October 19th, 2021, on an episode of 205 Live. I saw a clip of her uh, throwing Feroz out into another group of women, like a cross body block, and then her doing her own tope suicida, or was it like a front flip onto the women? Like, and people on Twitter are just like, "How dare you guys like kick her out as well?" Like, she is talented. Unfortunately, the whatever I guess decided no. Next person you might know from his little dance moves. Next one is Shanky. His first appearance was on January 22, 2021 at a Superstar Spectacle in Saudi. And he was teamed up with a few other wrestlers as well. One of them was Veer Mahan, or just simply Veer, and the other one was Jinder Mahal, who, when they were drafted over to SmackDown, uh, Jinder would have this upsetting look because Shanky was getting all the attention. He even did a dance move on SmackDown, if I recall. Like he was trying to flirt with Samantha Irving, and Jinder wasn't having it. Yeah, same Samantha Irving that's engaged to Ricochet, apparently. But it was all in fun. Unfortunately, they thought, no, he's not good enough, and that sucks. He could have done a lot more than that. Another one is Dabakato. His first appearance came in September 30th, 2016, at an NXT house show in a battle royal. He's known for one of the big monsters on Raw Underground that was debuted on August 3rd, 2020. If y'all remember that, it was like a big Fight Club thing. That was the most ridiculous thing. Unfortunately, they killed off his momentum when they brought back Braun Strowman and made him defeat Kato. He changed the name to Commander Azir when he appeared WrestleMania on April 11th, 2021, and helped Apollo Crews win. And ever since then, uh, like he's been stuck in limbo. So they didn't know what to do with him. Apollo Crews turned face. Commander Aziz just like went back, reverted back to Kato, however you say his name, and like they just decided now it's like, all right, we're gonna release him. Next person it was is it was is Quincy Elliott. His first appearance came on March 25th, 2011 on NXT Level Up. Not much is known about Quincy Elliott other than when I looked them up, I got articles of them causing troubles and issues backstage. I know he was there in the stands. I saw him. Um, I believe just hanging out there. Like it, yeah. He was out there. He did have a skit back a year ago, I believe, at Halloween Havoc, and when he was co-hosting with Shotzi. But that's about it. That's all they can tell. Like I saw him wrestling once, and it's like his their outfit. I'm sorry. Their outfit looked like Viscera and Goldust combined. Like it had that flare, like a leather flare up for it, but uh, Apparently, there was like a lot of issues backstage. There was a rumor going around that he was that they were texting with a young fan or something like that. But like after that, like I didn't read it much into it. Uh, um, so good luck to them as well. Next two are, geez, they took out the tag team of Maximum Male Models. First one is Mansoor. First appearance came on September 6, 2018 on an NXT live event. He was the winner of the 51-man Royal Rumble, the greatest Royal Rumble. Unfortunately, the reason why you didn't see him on TV much and all that stuff, he revealed on Twitch the reason he never wrestled on NXT TV was because he wasn't allowed to lose due to WWE's deal with Saudi Arabia. So therefore, like, well, if we're not gonna push him, so we're not gonna put him in the matches so he can win. That's WWE's moment of there. His tag team partner from Maximum Male Models, Mace or Mace, um, made his in-ring debut on September 30th, 2016 on an NXT live event. He was known for his role in the Retribution stable. I believe he had a mask, one of those masks. And of course, Maximum Male Model with Mansoor. Like, these guys were freaking hilarious, but at the same time, um, it didn't fly well. Uh, last, there, people are posting stuff on Twitter, um, basically like new up to date stuff. Mansoor and Mace did a couple of skits. Um, what was it from that one movie? Not it, Pulp Fiction. They're dressed in black and they are transferring a body. Like I didn't get to see the whole thing, but they were transferring a body. They did a couple more skits and everything, and there's there was some funny stuff there. Unfortunately, they decided, no, we're not gonna do that, or like they're now coming out with these skits. So there's gonna be more skits on that as well in the next few weeks or months to come. Next up, you might have seen him on A&E's first season of WWE's Most Wanted Treasures. Yes, is the not nada. It's the top dollar. AJ Francis. His first appearance came in April 2021. He made his wrestling debut on May 4th, 2021, on the next episode of NXT. Uh, So yeah, that's about it. And then like his matches on SmackDown, um, him and the rest of his crew, I'm gonna say, but they're still active, so they're not taken out yet. So we'll see how this one goes. It's like if they like actually keep the other two, and just Top Dollar is no longer around. Um, next one. It's the main roster. We're coming up to the main roster now. Basically, Top Dollar was one of them. Riddick Moss, which was a surprise. Like, oh, they got rid of Riddick Moss. His first appearance came on December 18th, 2014, on an NXT live event. He is a one-time 24/7 champion. You remember that belt? He is also a one-time Andre the Giant Battle Royal winner. Um, I believe he's engaged to Emma. I'm not so sure. Tennille Dashwood. Let me double check. It looks like it's a double for them. They decided to get rid of the people that were supposed to get married. Um, on June 3rd, 2023, Riddick Moss and Emma announced their engagement in an Instagram post. The first female Australian WWE superstar. Um, let's go to her stuff. Tennille Dashwood, she signed in 2011, and like poor, poor Emma. It's like, damn, dude. So that's what happens when you're engaged to the person that they decided to kick out or cut. They got two for the price of one on that one. Um, Next one is Elias and his brother Ezekiel. Okay, no, I'm kidding. Elias came forward on Twitter and said he was Ezekiel the entire time. Everybody is livid, saying, "What would Kevin Owens think after that?" His first appearance came on April 24th, 2014, on NXT tapings. Since then, he's been a powerhouse. He's been through a lot of things. He's a drifter. He comes and goes. He's done a lot of skits. He's done Ezekiel, obviously, his own brother. He's a four-time 24/7 champion. I don't know if that even means much around here, but he won a belt four times. He won that belt, I guess. Um, I really liked Elias. I really did. It's like he was growing on me. Not Ezekiel. It was like, hey, dude, bring back the mustache, please. Like I didn't like him without it. Um, Unfortunately, he got released. Next one is Aaliyah. I've been a fan of her since she first started on. I think it was a groundbreaking and the first reality show besides the house, whatever that was, the documentary show on the WWE network. That was it. Aaliyah was a part of it. Like we got to know a little bit about her. Um, Her first appearance came on May 20th, 2015 on NXT Takeover Unstoppable. And she is a one-time women's tag team champion with Raquel Rodriguez. She finally got to the main roster on SmackDown, and then her tag team championship with Raquel Rodriguez, and then like they stopped, they pulled the brakes on her. I don't know why. She was doing good. She was amazing. She was awesome. Like I've been a fan of her since that first time I saw her. Um, Next one is Rick Boogs. Boogs, yeah, like, that guy. Boogs. His debut was on October 19th, 2017 on NXT Live. He is a two-time 24/7 champion. Um, Dude ended up getting bigger and bigger, like throughout the years, and um, unfortunately, I remember him last year at WrestleMania getting his leg hurt because of the Usos. He tried to pick up both Usos over his shoulder, and his knee buckled, and he went down. It sucks that it's one of those memories that like is gonna be there. Unfortunately, he couldn't get his groove back when he came back. They didn't have anything for him. I wish they would have just like stuck him with Shinsuke Nakamura again. Both of them doing the guitar solos or air guitars, whatever. Okay, we're down to the last few people. Which are totally fucking. Why would you do that? Like those moments where it's just like, damn, that must really sting. Um, Mustafa Ali. His debut was July 20th, 2016. July 20, 2016, he was a member of the Cruiserweight Classic tournament. And ever since then, he's been on a roller coaster. He's been on the road. He's been legit. Like, why would you do that to him? He was part of Retribution when we all thought he was going to win the Money in the Bank championship. Here comes Brock Lesnar to ruin it. But that was a moment. It's like I really believed that Mustafa Ali was going to win that one. He had just come back to NXT, and I think he was supposed to face Dominic at No Mercy. Is that what that next premium live event is called? Like, wasn't he supposed to do that? I was like, I guess not anymore then, huh? Of course, I'm biased towards the guy. He's from Chicago, and yeah, he's one of those good fucking wrestlers. Um, that favorite memory of him is like a bunch of things that like not retribution. I hated retribution, but other than that, he was doing a lot of great with the Cruiserweight Classics. Um, feud with Enzo Amore and all that stuff. Whatever. Freaking hell. Next one is how dare you, Dana Brooke. She debuted on July 23rd, 2013. She is a 15-time 24/7 champion. Again, I don't know if that means anything around here, but it does. 15-time 24/7 champion. Um, if they could have just like done her with they I don't know, man. Like they could have done better with her after the 24/7 championship got like thrown in the garbage. Instead, they sent her back on NXT. I believe they teamed her up with a another wrestler. I think it's Amari Miller. I'm sorry, Kalani Jordan. Yeah. The last time you saw Dana Brooke was on NXT on September 12th. She was facing Lyra Valkyria. Kalani Jordan was hanging out with Dana Brooke. Unfortunately, Lyra Valkyria won the match, and as they shook hands after the match, but as soon as Lyra Valkyria turned her back, Dana Brooke decided to go after her, but Kelani Jordan decided nope, grabbed her, pushed her back, and everything, and that's the end of that. That's the last time you ever see of Dana Brooke, unfortunately. Yeah, we're almost done here. Sheldon Benjamin is next. Oh my God, Sheldon. Of all people, really, Sheldon Benjamin? You're gonna get rid of Sheldon Benjamin? Um, I guess this is the last time we'll ever see Sheldon Benjamin. He's definitely jumping onto my list of uh wrestlers that have never held the WWE Championship. Sheldon Benjamin is on top of that list as of this moment. There's more, but like for this era, it's like I already did another one for the like 80s and 90s era. I'm gonna do another one for the 2000s, the 2000s to 2020 era. His debut was on December 6th, 2002, on an episode of SmackDown. He was a member of Team Angle, along with his partner Charlie Haas. He's a three-time 24/7 champion. Again, I guess that matters. One-time U.S. champion, three-time Intercontinental champion, three-time tag team champions, two times with Charlie Haas, and one time with Cedric Alexander in the Hurt Business. We are gonna miss Sheldon Benjamin. He's been around since 2002, but unfortunately they cut him a little while back as well, and he just made his return. And I thought they were gonna do something else with him, well with the Hurt Business 2.0, but not anymore. Man, the last one hurts. The last one freaking hurts. Somebody check on your people. Check on your favorite um, wrestle wrestle talk people. Check on your favorite wrestling reviewers. Like they are going through something right now because of this moment. Um, Oh yeah, shit. Check on Renee. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Um, sorry, Renee. Uh, the last one. Geez, over a 19-year career. Oh my God, Dolph Ziggler, of all people, man. I was like shocked at when his name came up. Like I was hoping it wasn't true. There were two other there were two other ones that I was hoping weren't true, and like people on Twitter are fucking dicks. Like they posted one of Johnny Gargano, and they posted another picture of somebody else, but I forgot who that other person was. But Johnny Gargano was hitting me for a bit. Um, but then they posted Dolph Ziggler, and I thought it was fake at first. Um, like everybody came out as soon as that was heard. John Cena posted a touching um, speech for him. He said 1,554 TV matches that he's ever been in. That is WWE's third most in WWE history. Um, I'm already knowing who the other two might have been. Maybe Undertaker and then maybe Shawn Michaels. I don't know. He is a two-time world heavyweight champion. He is a one-time NXT champion, which just recently happened, possibly last year. He beat um I forgot who he beat. Oh shit. He beat Braun Breaker. Yeah, him. It's like keep forgetting. It's like I told you all. I'm like trying to recover. He is a six-time Intercontinental Champion. He is a two-time U.S. Champion. He is a four-time Tag Team Champion, and he is a one-time Money in the Bank winner. And that right there, the Money in the Bank win, was by far the. I don't care what anybody says. That was by far the best thing ever. There were memes about it. I'm here to show the world memes. I remember those. And then he finally cashed in against Alberto Del Rio. He won the World Heavyweight Championship from him, and my God, it was a pop. It was such a pop. It was so amazing. Uh, 19 years of watching this man on the scene come up, introduce himself to everybody. I remember him introducing himself to Maria. Hi, my name is Dolph Ziggler. I'm sorry, what? Dolph Ziggler. That's what I thought you said. Maybe it was Natalia. I don't like. I specifically know Maria Kanellis was there, and that was 19 years ago. Like him just popping up and introducing himself, shaking hands with mostly every girl on the roster. And there was some other stuff too, which I don't want to get through it. Excuse me, but it happened. Um, yeah, Dolph Ziggler. There's some stuff about him on Twitter that I want to read about already. Let's see here. Wrestle Features announced when COVID hit in 2020, Dolph Ziggler decided to buy a ton of merchandise from independent wrestlers in the hopes of supporting them during a difficult time. He's a quality human being. Uh, Trish Adora, she is an NJPW Strong Women's Division wrestler. New Japan Pro Wrestling, for those that don't know. She's an international wrestler. She said in that retweet, and we never forgot that handshakes and a big salute coming soon. Um, there was someone else who said something about it as well. Savannah Evans from Impact Wrestling, she's a knockout. She was trained by George South and Caleb Conley on Twitter as well. She said can vouch for that. He absolutely did from myself and friends as well. Fucking Dolph Ziggler, man. if anything, he has a career, and they all should have careers as well. They all should be able to get, like, work, be able to work as well. But Dolph Ziggler is a funny man. He has a stand-up career, if anything, if he just decides to give up wrestling. Um, he's really really talented like that. The best seller in the business, the best, one of the best super kicks. Like, he can be Shawn Michaels, he can be Billy Gunn, do Famouser, he can do the super kick, he can do anything he wants, and he would freaking dominate. If he goes somewhere else, Impact Wrestling, AEW, doesn't matter. He will thrive in that situation. AEW, he'll hang out with his brother. Impact Wrestling, he has friends there. He is loved by many people. Like, he is one of those that should have remained in the WWE. A company man. He should have stuck around no matter what. Like, they all should. But, you know, Dolph Ziggler is one of those people, and I'm gonna miss the hell out of him. I know a lot of people are gonna miss the hell out of him. I'm like, like I told you, I was in shock. I was just like, wow, I can't believe fucking Dolph Ziggler of all people. Like, I would have thought he would have stuck around for a while longer. Maybe another shot at the championships, but I guess this is it. This is his swan song. This is his moment. And as Stone Cold Steve Austin says, it's like, see you all down the road, I guess. Like, you all will do such amazing things. Um, Want to read another quote on Twitter. Um, it just happened today, and it was from Crowbar. Remember WCW wrestler Crowbar? Um, yeah. um, he says, if I was not released, then not signed by WWE, I never would have met my wife, started my business, had my two wonderful children, and now be able to wrestle for the pure love of the game with zero pressure. It may not be clear at the moment, but WWE releases, hashtag WWE releases, God has a plan for you. And he truly does. You all are amazing. You all will do well. You all will do awesome as always. And he just said it. Crowbar just said it. God has a plan for you all. All right. That's gonna do it for you guys. Like I said, it was just a last minute thing I wanted to do. I don't think I'm gonna edit anything about this. There's a dog outside. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna edit anything about this. It's just um here for your listening. Thank you for you guys for listening to this episode. It needed to happen. I'll be back with another string of episodes real soon, and hopefully sound better and not like the rotten stepchild of the flu that I've been sounding like lately, especially right now with this little. I don't know. It's like, we'll see how that goes. We'll definitely see how everything goes from here on out. Of course, I'm gonna add in music. I'm gonna add in the intro, and I'm gonna add in the outro music. So here you go. Thank you for listening. Join the live, staying the gift, and being a huge part of this community. Tell your friends. Join us next time for more stories, movies, and TV show reviews, as well as wrestling-related stories. When we come to you from under the apron. That dog keeps fucking barking.